You are listening to And Shit with Quincy Lanier and
Moniece Mitchell-Sims.
Two best friends talking about whatever. Hello, Moni Noni.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Konnichiwa.
Ha, how are you?
I am wunderbar.
That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful.
Yes, it is.
I'm so glad you can join me today on another episode of the Unshit podcast.
You sound like Alfred Hitchcock. Is that what you're going for?
I love an Alfred Hitchcock. It's one of my favorites.
That is so wrong.
Ooh, we starting off raunchy. Ooh, Lord, Jesus. Ooh, mild sauce. Hashtag mild sauce. That's our safe word, you guys.
Yes.
Hashtag mild sauce. Today.
Mm-hmm.
I had an epiphany, Moni.
Uh-oh.
So,
what about this time?
I was walking my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Took him to the roof deck.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf deck, as they call it. There was dog doo-doo everywhere that people decided to not clean up behind themselves. And I was just standing there debating whether or not I wanted to step through all that shit to clean up my own dog's shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Buddha sitting under the Bodhi tree, I received this revelation that shit is unavoidable.
Yes.
I mean, we've heard that shit happens, but shit is unavoidable. We are always going to encounter shit.
Yes.
Whether it be our dog shit, whether it be our own shit, whether it be somebody else's shit. Both literally and figuratively.
Okay, and this just came to you?
It just came to me like a dove from heaven. It descended upon my head.
And shit.
And shit.
And the dove shitted on your head.
Exactly.
Oh
no. Just life is like you got a brand new white suit, you're sharp, you're going to the five and dime. I don't know. I sound like an old ass motherfucker. I don't know what a five and dime is. You're going to the club. You're sharp. Look, I said sharp. That just aged me. You're looking nice and clean. You're wearing your all white Steve Harvey suit from 63rd Street.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. And your Stacey Adams.
Oh.
And a pigeon shits on you.
Have you ever had a pigeon shit on you before?
Yes, I've had a pigeon shit on me more than once.
Oh, they say it's good luck.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they say.
So I'm going to go downtown and stand under like pigeon stoops. Because right about now, I need a lot of pigeon shit. I need all the pigeon shit I can get. They're going to be like, why is he running around in circles down there? I'm trying to catch the pigeon shit. You said it's good luck. Leprechauns and pigeon shit. You see one?
Oh no!
But I have had butterflies land on me.
I don't like butterflies.
Well, they say that means you're the chosen one.
Okay, this is not the Golden Child. You are not in an Eddie Murphy 1980s movie.
Give me the knife.
Take me to your leader. No. I don't like butterflies. Okay, first of all, have you ever looked directly into the face of a butterfly?
Well, I have not gotten that intimate with the butterflies that have lighted on me.
I have. Okay, I've had this thing with butterflies since I was a little girl. And butterflies scare the hell out of me. And if you look in their faces, they're like alien beings. I mean, you get distracted by the wings and like, oh, it's so beautiful. But if you look at their face, they're hideous. They're hideous insects. And I do not like butterflies. I run from them every chance I get.
Moni.
What?
I think if you looked in the face of any insect,
no,
none of them are pretty.
Yeah, but butterflies are worse because they're trying to distract you with their beauty from their wings.
You said the other one's just like, I'm ugly and I'm here.
Right.
Now you can run or not.
I may be ugly, but I'm here.
I'm here. I'm here.
Butterflies are trying to distract you. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like bunny rabbits for the same reason. They're trying to distract you with their cuteness. No, not falling for it, bunny. Not falling for it.
They're cute rats, is what they are.
Yeah, and they're twitchy. They're twitchy and they got pink
eyes. Oh my
gosh,
they're twitchy.
And then their whiskers are twitching and...
Not all of them have pink eyes.
Whatever. I don't trust bunnies.
Something wrong with you, girl. You don't like butterflies and bunnies. My mama said something ain't right with people that don't like butterflies and bunnies.
Well, I claim it then.
Something ain't right.
I don't trust them because they're both perpetrating a fraud. They're both walking around like they're cute and innocent and love me. No, those
sounds like babies to me.
Babies?
Yeah, they're walking around pretending to be cute and lovey, and all they want to do is shit on you.
Back to shit again.
Oh yeah, here we go. Is baby shit good luck?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so because they shit on their parents all the time, and I don't know. You have to ask somebody who's been shitted on before by a baby. I don't think they think it's good luck.
I think anybody who's had a child has been shitted on by their baby. That's so funny. I know my sister, she's just gone through.
First of all, I say that your nephew is the cutest ever?
Oh my gosh, thank you.
He is so adorable, and I love
adorable.
the pictures that your mom posts, and she calls him my buddy. I just had all these visions of children's books, and they need their own TV show and a reality show. He is such a personality to be such a little baby.
So full of personality, and he's so joyful. He is the most joyful little thing. Like, all he does is laugh. He laughs at everything. And I'm like, you are so silly. I told my sister he gets that from me.
Yeah.
Because my sister is not silly. He is so silly. When I tell you he brightens my day, just DeAndre knows who I'm cackling at every morning. When I just burst out in an expression of joy randomly, it's because I'm looking at my nephew.
Right. He is such a cutie.
I swear, it's a photo or a video my mom's posted or something my sister's posting. And that face, that little face and that smile, I hope he holds on to that.
Yeah.
For life. If I have anything to do with it, I want him to remain that fun loving, because I think he's going to be hilarious. He's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, no, he's one of the babies on my Facebook feed. I have like maybe 3 people who post pictures of their kids, and he's one of the ones that always makes me smile. And then I have another friend. She posts pictures of her grandbaby, and this grandbaby is so gorgeous. It's like not with filter or anything, just pure baby joy and beauty. And I see that on my feed, and I'm like, oh, life is good. It's not so bad. Look at these beautiful babies just smiling. And they got that little baby spit in the corner of their mouths because they're giggling.
I know, the little teeth growing.
Right.
This little beaver teeth, those little tooth gnawing teeth that look like rabbits.
Right. Oh, back to rabbits.
Back to rabbits. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like babies, but I don't like rabbits.
I like babies, butterflies, and rabbits. Bunnies, babies, and butterflies. BBB.
Everything but the bunnies and the butterflies. But I'll keep the babies.
Speaking of babies, my friend Latanya, she and her husband, they just had a little boy. I think his name is Grayson. That baby came out picture perfect. His first set of photos a day or 2 after he was born. When I tell you it looked like he was wearing a wig, he had so much hair. Look, comb over to the side and these big old waves. I mean, he was picture perfect. I mean, just one of the most gorgeous infants I've ever seen. If Latanya, if you guys are listening to this, Grayson is so handsome. I mean, such a beautiful infant. Sometimes babies come out a little.
Yeah,
come out
you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
Okay, I can't say that.
No.
Is that mild sauce?
That's mild sauce, baby. That's mild sauce.
Okay, they can come off a little alien.
I just said it was mild salt spoon.
I didn't say what I was going. I thought I was using a better description. I thought I was being nicer. You know, one eye can be looking a little left, one eye's like squinting and they wrinkly. It's like they don't come out with a fully formed human. They haven't come out with fully formed humanity. Just like,
that is not. You are getting worse like, the more you talk about this.
I know. I'm just digging a hole. I'm digging a hole. Look, they get cuter.
Right.
Those who do.
Those who do.
That's all I can say.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I mean, some of these babies are just like models, though.
I know. I'm like, how's that baby that pretty? Because generally, honestly, newborns or, you know, babies that are pretty new, all kind of generally still look
wrinkled.
Yeah, they still look like new creatures. You know, right. Their face ain't unfolded yet. You know, the wrinkles ain't falling out yet. Right. They're still got some fluffing to do with the body, you know, just like get some air. It's like they've been in a vacuum sealed womb for a long time. The air hits, then they expand and the features start to show and they start to get cute. And then those who don't. You know, some people have vacuum sealed looking babies for life. I know that's so wrong. People are going to hate me. People do not like folks to talk about babies. I'm not talking about babies. I just think that, you know, some just it's an inconvenient truth.
Yeah, I mean, especially in this age of Instagram and all this type of stuff, you know, and photos. It's like, I feel kind of bad for these babies, you know, coming up because every moment of their lives have been documented online. Everything from their birth.
That's true.
Up until now. So it's like, at least like with us, if you don't show your baby pictures to somebody, they just don't know what you look like, right?
Right. You can have all kinds of plastic surgery and be as gorgeous and nobody can tell you that you did. You can hide it.
Right. But
these babies can't hide it.
Nothing. They ain't gonna be able to hide
it. It's like, you did not look like this child from year 1 through 8. I saw you.
I seen you.
It's on the internet.
It's
on the internet.
So I wonder what's gonna happen with these kids when they get of age. You know, when they're like 16 and their whole lives have been online the entire time. Are they gonna be the generation to just totally unplug? Because they're going to be like, finally, I have control of my life and I don't want y'all to know shit about me. I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it might happen. I think we might see a reversal at some point where people just become unplugged, or they become more plugged where we don't even need devices. The devices are implanted in our damn heads.
That's true.
In our eyeballs.
Yeah.
But talking about social media and babies. Now, we know that there are beautiful babies. There are gorgeous babies. We just talked about a few. And then there are the alien babies. And then there are the babies that, you know,
need time to develop. They
shrink-wrapped babies. And what I don't appreciate are people who are posting their baby pictures using filters. And when I say filters, I mean like they're using Snapchat filters.
Oh, you mean with the bunny ears and...
They're like some filters that kind of enhance your features, make your eyes look pretty, give you long eyelashes, bigger eyes, a little tiny button nose. I noticed there are a couple of folks who post pictures of their babies with Snapchat filters all the time.
Oh.
And I'm like, y'all know that baby don't look like that. No, that ain't what that baby really look like.
Right.
That's a Snapchat filter.
Right.
Prove yourselves.
Right.
Hashtag no filter baby day.
I think you should start a new movement, yes. Like the no makeup movement.
Right. No filters for your baby picture.
Day.
Tuesdays. I don't know. Pick a day of the week and just make it the no filter baby day.
Right.
But that's so wrong. I've actually got into it. I didn't get into an argument, but a lady got angry at me. She was like, there's no such thing as an ugly baby. No babies are ugly.
I was just raised right, and they say, my mama and them said, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. So I just have a pet, and I probably shouldn't share it because now if I say it to somebody, they're gonna know like, oh, you think my baby's ugly, but.
So how do you get around acknowledging that? Is my question.
Do
you not?
I haven't had to do this really in a while, but I guess I'll say she's such a happy baby.
You accentuate the positives.
Yes, I find the positives about the child, and I mean, I agree with the woman. There is no ugly baby, but there are babies. Shut up. There are babies that have more of the typical Gerber thing that we look for, and then some babies, and just like some people, where they have to grow into their faces. They, like you said, they need to unfold. They need to get a little, air to their face so they can expand.
I know this is shallow, but do you think ugly people grew into their faces?
Yeah. I've never seen Jay-Z's baby's pictures, but I'm just saying. I'm thinking he probably had that same face as a child. I'm sure of it.
So are you trying to say that Jay-Z is ugly?
I didn't say that. I don't want Jay-Z hive coming after me.
Are you implying that Queen Bee's husband, King B?
Wait, no, see, is that right though? You can't.
That ain't right.
No, you can't make him Mr. Beyonce. That's not.
No,
fair.
He's not Mr. Beyonce. He is Jay-Z.
He's Jay-Z.
It's BZ's.
All I'm saying is I ain't seen his baby pictures, but I guarantee that his 50 Cent, I bet you they both had the same face, just on a smaller body. Chris Rock had the same face, just on a smaller body. And look, I'll even throw myself under the bus. I had the same face, just on a smaller body. If you look at my baby pictures, and I'm willing to put my own baby pictures up so people can see.
But Moni, do you consider yourself ugly?
No, does anybody consider themselves ugly?
I hope not.
Yeah, right. Nobody does. So I know
That's shallow. I don't think that way. I'm just trying to be funny, guys. I'm just trying to be funny. Nobody's ugly. We're all beautiful. We're all God's children of God. Some of us may be stepchildren, adopted children, neglected children, but we are all children of the high mighty Lord.
We're all children. No, back to my point about baby pictures and having the same face. I have the same face as a child. Now, whether someone thinks it's beautiful or ugly, that's not my problem. I'm just saying, if you look at my baby pictures, it's the same face. And I grew into my face. I grew into this brown face. And I'll have the same face when I die. So I just don't. I'm sure, and your face is the same too. I've seen your baby pictures. It's the same. You got that same scowl on your face as a 2-year-old.
I know. I just saw a baby picture the other day that my mom posted, and I'm looking at the person taking the camera like, why the hell are you taking this picture of me?
Exactly.
And I cracked up. I'm like, why is my little face looking like that? It was so much shade in my eye. I was like, I was the master of shade.
Yes.
At 2.
Yes.
I can't believe that. I'm not a shady person.
Oh, you've been throwing shade since birth. You were probably throwing shade in the womb.
I was not.
I'm sure you were throwing shade. You were throwing shade the
whole time. I was not
time.
Throwing shade.
You were throwing shade as a fetus. I'm sure of it.
Shady babies. Hashtag shady babies.
Now, that's the other thing. I love shady babies. This is a great conversation.
There's some babies that are shady.
Oh, my God. Babies that don't give a damn. They ain't going to smile for nobody. I love those babies.
They look at you and they give you a side eye. Like, where you get that side eye from? You ain't even been on the planet long enough to understand the side eye. Baby born with side eye. Baby came out looking at the doctor like, what? Right. Excuse me?
Right. Hit me
again.
My God. Hit me again.
Because, I love, people probably think that I don't like kids. I love kids. I love babies. I'm the baby magnet. And typically, babies adore me. Like, my whole life, I've never had problems with babies. I'm always a person that they'll come to. Right. They want to play with. I can put babies to sleep like like magic.
You're the baby whisperer.
I'm a baby whisperer. I love babies. That's why I always wanted babies until, now I'm just like, I don't know if I want babies.
Well, is it what sex reacts best to you? Is it female or male? Doesn't matter.
Both. It doesn't matter.
Well, so with me, I am little boys. Little boys love me. Little girls don't really give a damn too much. I mean, eventually, if they know me, like my nieces love me because, But little boys, I don't care what race, if I know them or not, they're strangers, if I know them, little boys always love me. They always fall in love with me. And it's hilarious to me because I'm not doing anything, but it doesn't matter. Like I could be going down at the grocery store. Recently I was at the grocery store and this little Chinese boy, he was in love with me. He's in the cart. His mom's pushing the cart and he's looking around his mommy just to, wave and make eye contact with me. And his mom looked around like, what are you doing? Who are you looking at? And he was just like flirting his butt off. That little boy was, and that's what they do. Little boys always fall for me. And so I always thought that if I had children that I would have been a great mom to boys. But, didn't happen. But I probably would have been, and that's probably why Frap liked me so much because he's a little boy dog. So,
yeah, Frap loves you and Rael.
Yeah, he loves me, and I was like, whatever. I don't feel like being bothered with Frap, but Frap would not leave me alone. He was by my side the entire time. I'm like, really, the one who is being the most surly towards you is the one you're in love with? I don't understand this.
Speaking of babies in public, like I said, I've always been a baby magnet, and the same thing happens to me in public. People's babies want to play with me. They want to get my attention. They laugh, they giggle, they smile. And typically that's okay. And I honestly think when I'm having a bad day and I'm out somewhere and somebody's pushing a baby in the cart and that baby makes eye contact and just busts out laughing, that completely brightens my day. It changes my day.
That's the best thing.
I swear they have the Care Bear stare. They have them. They have those powers of just turning a bad day into a great day with just a look. But the weird thing is those asshole parents who don't want you communicating with their babies. And it's like, first of all, I didn't ask for the baby's attention. The baby started giving me the attention. I didn't elicit it. I'm not some creeper trying to kidnap your child. But I've gotten some looks. And
I was going to say that's probably because you're a man. Like, I never get any looks from parents. They'll even hand the child to me. I'm like, I can make a run for it. I can leave.
I mean, I guess I have thought about that, but I didn't think that it's completely different for women.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole maternal thing. But I guess people don't expect guys to have, a paternal thing. I don't know what it is. But I'm probably more maternal than I am paternal.
Yeah.
But kids always want to wave at me, and I'm not going to not wave back at a baby. Like, I'm in line in the store, and the baby's, like, smiling and waving and saying hello, and the parents being all awkward, like, don't talk to strangers. And
stranger danger.
Right, then I feel like, okay, well, I guess I'm supposed to ignore the baby. And this baby
now you're being rude to the baby.
Yeah, it just feels weird. But I understand the whole, like, creep factor. So, of course, I'm always thinking, also, I don't want to look like some kind of creeper. But, like, this adorable baby's, like, waving at me and just trying to say hello. And I'm not going to say, hey, can I pick up your baby? Can I hold your baby? It's just a simple, hi, hey, little buddy. Hey, hi, how you doing? Keep it moving. You would expect some parents to at least respond like, hi, oh, he's, he's 1 or she's 2 or, oh my gosh, oh, say hi. It's some folks will like give you an evil eye and then push that cart.
Yeah, I've never gotten that before.
Yeah, they will push that cart like, I mean, maybe it's because I'm black. I don't know.
I think it's because you're a black man. They just like, no, danger. Danger.
Like, don't you talk to OJ Simpson.
I mean, because I kind of remind them of like possibly a nanny at some point.
They were like, will you feed my baby, please?
Will you nurse my child? No.
Will you be my milkmaid?
I don't know this baby.
My child will be blessed with the chocolate of your nipples.
You is special. You is kind. You is important.
They looking at you like the help. They looking at me like O.J. Simpson with a Bronco parked in the parking lot of Target, waiting to run. No, that's so wrong. It is not a racial thing. I'm not referring to white people and their babies. I'm just saying in general, it could be anybody.
Well, no, I think it's just about, like you said, they don't expect the male to have any type of baby instincts. So they ordinarily would trust a woman more than a man with a child, especially an infant. So I think that's mostly what it is. And then if you go into like different cultures, and on the flip side, like we were just joking about, Black women have been the nannies for everybody's kids. So I kind of get a pass. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what race the child is. The child responds to me, and the parents are kind of like, okay, do you want to hold her? I'm like, no. I don't want to hold her. I just want to say hi. That's all I want to do is say hi.
I know I give you tingly feelings of your nanny from 1945, but no, I don't want to hold your baby.
I know. It's really weird because my back to the help, like my granny was a domestic, and she basically raised this white family's kids. And they used to write letters to her, send money and all this type of stuff. And I remember when she passed away, it was a small service, but in the back row was the family. And it was odd, it seemed odd, that, that this white family would be back there. But I knew who they were. And they were really tore up about losing my granny, even though they hadn't seen her in like 40-something years, because once they grew up, went to college, she wasn't needed anymore. But she was basically their second mother. It was a real weird, situation where they couldn't be in their own homes raising their own kids, but they spent more time raising these other people's kids. And such a complicated relationship where they're your maternal figure, but they also work for you. It's like, what do you do with that?
Oh, another cool fact in my family is since we're talking about domestics, was that my grandfather's aunt was Judy Garland's nanny and maid.
Of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was an amazing fact. So she took care of Liza Minnelli.
Oh no, that is crazy.
It is crazy. And I actually have some excerpts from, I think it may be some interviews with Judy Garland, or it might be her autobiography that she wrote some years ago. Mm-hmm. And she talks about when she first married Liza's dad. Mm-hmm. And they went to honeymoon in New York. They were supposed to stay at this really, really like ritzy apartment, this spot. I think wherever they ended up staying, the help started quitting.
What?
Somebody was being a tyrant. And she said, so she put out a want ad for a maid. And she said, and this lovely young woman, she answered the ad, and she came to meet with me, and she was this lovely Creole woman from New Orleans. And we hit it off right away. And she was just absolutely amazing. And she's just such the best cook. And so she's talking about my grandfather's aunt. Mm. And so she said, and when we left New York, we asked her if she'd come with us. And she said yes. So my aunt left New York and came to California and lived with the Garland Minnellis. Mm. At some point, my great aunt ended up back in Louisiana. When I met my great aunt, she was old. She was an old lady, and she was in a senior home. Mm-hmm. What I didn't know is that the senior home was being paid for by the estate of Liza Minnelli.
Wow.
Which was being administered by Liza's best friends.
Wow.
She had, I guess, stipulated in her will that my great aunt continued to be cared for till she died.
Wow.
So Liza's best friends were responsible for my great aunt after Liza's death. Mm-hmm. And they cared for her financially. She never worked until she died as an old woman. And I guess she also, I did know that my grandmother told me that she had inherited a bunch of furniture from Liza Minnelli when she died.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now being in LA and working in Hollywood, to think that my great aunt lived in the house. Who did she meet in that? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. She probably knew everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also another. There's a couple of other quotes where she said she was having a little tiff with my great aunt, where she took a plate or something that she had made for her because she was having a fit and she threw it. Mm-hmm. And my aunt threatened to quit if she ever did that to her again. So they had this little volatile love-hate relationship. I don't know. She viewed her as family, apparently.
Yeah.
But she, like you said, but she was still the help. And
right.
I'm
and her
sure my great
preferred her. Yeah.
Probably preferred her. So, you know, it would be nice if I ever get to meet Liza Minnelli or her sister, because they will remember my great aunt.
I think this is a good point to do a song. I don't know how. Once again, we always end up starting in one place and then we end someplace else, and then we have to figure out how to come up with a song.
I got a song for us, I think.
Oh, what is it?
We ended this conversation talking about the mixture of being someone's employee and also being someone of emotional importance to them.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I think Mary J. Blige,
What?
Not Gonna Cry. Because she was a lover and a secretary. Okay, Moni. I think we have a very fitting song, since we're talking about service workers who are also family or adopted family some kind of way. And I think that song should be what?
I'm Not Gonna Cry by Mary J.
Blige. I was your lover and
secretary.
You want to start over? wait, let's start over. You need a countdown? What's going on?
I didn't know we were doing a duet. Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
All right. And go. Count down, Moni. You count down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week. Was at the job when no one else was there, helping you get on your feet. 11 years of sacrifice, and you can leave me at the drop of a dime. Swallow my fears, stood by your side.
I should have quit your ass a long time ago. That was so bad.
Well, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tears. No, I'm not gonna cry. It's not the time.
'Cause you're
not worth my
tears. Do you hear me?
Oh
no, this was the worst. And
shit.
Yeah.
Be sure to listen next week to And Shit with Q and Moni.
You can follow Quincy Lanier on Instagram and Twitter at Q Lanier.
And you can follow Moniece at Moniece Mitchell Sims on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Be sure to subscribe to And Shit.